Hi Scorpios, welcome to your reading. This is Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading, and I think this is your reading for September. Thank you everybody for your patience while I was at school and your support. I really appreciate you all. And I love reading for you. So let's go. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 9/9, you can go ahead and put free reading in the comments of this video or any video or post until then. And I'll draw the winner on that day and reach out to you via a post on YouTube. All right, Spirit, please protect this reading. Sending any negative energy back to sender, transmuted tenfold for the greatest good of all and harm to none. Archangel Michael, please bless this reading with clarity and concise messages. And Mother Mary, please bring compassion to these messages. Kali, we call on you to cut any energetic cords or ties to energies or entities no longer serving our highest good. Send them on to the next greatest plane of existence to serve out their karma there. Break the karma sticks associated therein. Burn them in the alchemical fire of Saint Germain. Amen, amen, so mote it be. Wow, it just gets longer. It's the alchemist prayer. That's what we're calling it. All right. Oh, this one's pretty. I haven't seen it before. Moksha of Kali. Number 39. Oh, beautiful. All right, this is your overall energy for this reading, and then we'll get into the tarot, I think. Just read a little bit from Moksha of Kali. So you might be saying 339. March 9th might be important. You might be 39 years old. Your birthday might be the 3rd or the 9th of November. Unless you're watching for your Venus or your moon sign, I suppose, or your rising. All right. Her passionate desire for your liberation is unflagging. I've never heard that word. And so your relief shall come swiftly. She is speaking to you from within. She is the voice of reassurance. Can you hear her? Trust her? Soon you will see things in a better light. You're going to be liberated from the struggle you are currently experiencing. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles appear. Do not turn away, for you are destined to overcome all opposition, bringing your sacred path. Oh, interesting, sacred path to fruition. Moksha is a Sanskrit term meaning freedom in the sense of complete self-actualization and spiritual liberation. It refers to the attainment of enlightenment and is considered the final release from involuntary suffering. The distinction between voluntary and involuntary is made because at a high level, certain divine beings will take on the experience of suffering to assist those who are yet to experience moksha. They help to carry the load and move others forward. Whoa. That's so moving to me at the moment. That's really resonating. Our love for one another, our compassion for their pain, may make us wish we could take on their suffering so they no longer need to struggle. This is counter to the divine perspective of higher beings. They enter into the realm of suffering to assist all. The divine understands the purpose of suffering, that it can lead us toward wisdom, strength, and ultimately empowerment. There is an art to alleviating suffering without depriving the soul of the growth it can bring. There are loving divine beings of great wisdom willing to help those trapped in suffering at all times. We can call for assistance whenever we find our pain difficult to bear, including the anguish we feel when faced with the struggles of others. These divine beings have sufficient wisdom and higher understanding to help in ways that create benefits for all. This is about overcoming the dark night of the soul. Thank you all for your patience as I get to know these cards. Kali Ma, goddess of enlightenment, wisdom, and grace, you are the beginning and the end. You are the beyond this journey, beyond suffering, beyond all experience. Kali Ma, Nirodha Shakti, You who still the incessant fluctuations of being and bring peace, I call upon your wisdom to break the cycles that need to be broken. You are absolute and completion. I rest in you, Ma, for the spiritual benefit of all beings. Jama Kali. Beautiful. So, the thing that really stood out to me with this card was something somebody said to me yesterday. And it's weird that this person said this to me yesterday because I haven't spoken to this person in like 5 years or 6 years, maybe. Be true to yourself and your life path, and you will attract the way forward as obstacles disappear. So he said, be true to yourself, and basically the path will show itself to you. And that was just yesterday. Interesting. So obstacles are being removed in a big way. I don't know, the opening to this video felt very spiritual to me. Right before I turned the video on, I smudged the whole house, and I lit incense today. I had a time, like a nice time with family. I don't know, it just, there's something ritualistic. Oh, I sprayed this stuff too all over. It says Scorpio on it. I got it for you all and for me because it smells nice. Aromatherapy, it is, I don't know, all these like synchronicities seem to be coming through. This is something for somebody. Frankincense, cedarwood, and sandalwood and jasmine. Yeah. All right, the Emperor is your first card out. The Chariot, Six of Wands reverse. That's an interesting combination of cards. Why is the Emperor here? Okay. Wow, Jesus. Interesting. Oh, I'm glad the Two of Wands is reversed in this. That's interesting because it kept coming out in the readings I was doing for you all like a few weeks ago, or like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. This is a cycle that is done. Whatever this is, we'll look into it in a second. Oh, the energy here is really different than what I'm used to from the Scorpio collective. Maybe there's somebody new. Okay, so I'm not getting that this Emperor energy is you. I think this is somebody you're dealing with. Could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. They felt stuck in their head. And I get this weird sense that they were kind of enjoying being stuck in their head. I don't know. Like they were, why? They're moving to calmer waters with the Six of Swords here, though, and more towards like an unbound divine feminine. I'm seeing, like, of course, in the Eight of Swords, she's all bound to these swords. But here, the woman and the child are escaping. So this is somebody, metaphorically, potentially leaving to do some inner child work, especially around worth or around what it means to be part of a family. Yeah, that's interesting. Temperance. I don't know. I get them like circling back in their energy to like look at what they thought family was, or like re-examine that, and then they come to like temperance and the Two of Cups. Like this could be a soulmate connection. It could be Archangel Michael like protecting you while you're in a state of getting to know yourself. But I have a feeling that this could be somebody else. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could just be like somebody who's mirroring you, or there's like a lot of synchronicities between you and another person, and it's allowing for some self-reflection. This could also be you circling back around to like do some inner child work around what it means to be in a family, or self-worth, or where it is you stand in terms of family, friends, like happiness, what that means to you, and sort of undoing that notion in a way that's really good for you, and you might not recognize yourself. So this Emperor could be a version of you you just have never seen before, which is also really cool. I like that interpretation a lot, actually. Thanks, Spirit. So the Chariot is here in your present. So this is in your recent past. So whoever I'm speaking to, you know who you are, because this has already happened, or this part of it. You're sort of on the out of that part of the cycle. You're now currently moving quickly forward through any doubt. Two of Wands reversed, the Magician reversed, the Knight of Swords reversed, and the Seven of Cups reversed. I don't know why looking at these cards in this way is sort of like boggling my mind right now. I get this weird feeling that these are like, they're like manifestations of an ungrounded psyche. That's really interesting. It's like I'm just getting this energy off of it, and it's like manifesting in my body like this feeling, and I'm trying to put words to the feeling. The feeling is like, I don't know, like you felt like you had no options, or you felt like you hadn't walked through some doorway into a new life, or you felt like you maybe didn't know what you were doing, or couldn't manifest, or like maybe you had put a lot on what felt like a hope or a dream because you were operating on faith, and faith requires that there's really no proof. That's like the definition. Is you believe in something like with all of your heart, even when there's no proof, which is, I mean, it's kind of insane, right? Like it seems kind of like logically, from a logical perspective, that's like what, but faith is real. And I believe that, like, I don't know, I believe in energies. We're here, we're doing tarot card readings, so I believe in a lot of things. I'm not going to put it all out there right now. But it's like you manifested all of these weird shadow doubts as a byproduct of your manifestation. That's really interesting. So you've created this manifestation, and you're seeing the byproducts. The Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles reversed. These were the byproducts of the manifestation of like the Emperor, Temperance, the Two of Cups, which seems to me a happy, powerful place, able to move you forward, whether that's standing in your own power, which it certainly seems to be, or also power over your at least 3D. I feel like the Emperor is very like 3D. And then in the Chariot, it's like they're almost sitting on the same throne. Look, he's got this stone throne and he's facing forward. And then so too does the Chariot, except the Chariot's about like wielding the nature of our duality. And it's like the tension, or the, even I would call it like energy, from the opposition of those forces within us that builds and then needs an outlet. The Chariot is the perfect balance of like that energy being put into motion. So it's like you found your rhythm, you found your flow, which is really nice. I don't know why the Six of Wands is reversed here though. Like you threw in the towel. Oh, sorry, I hit the mic. With something, with what? The Queen of Pentacles. Judgment. The Tower reversed. August may have been important in terms of making a decision. You may have made a decision in August to focus on your money. And I get a feeling that that was not what you desired to focus on, but it was like you realized because of the byproducts of these situations your manifestations coming through, like maybe consistently, even like maybe you've had manifestations that you put out there and then they come through, and spirit's been like sort of in co-creation with you, which has come up a lot in the last couple of months. um you've been given the wisdom to understand, if I wish for this thing that is not for me, this is the byproduct of that manifestation coming true. Because I know if I manifest hard enough, like it'll happen. You've been operating on this faith, like I'm manifesting that it's going to happen. And sure enough, like it's coming through, but you've seen the results. Like, yes, you can manifest something, but no, it might not be for you. And it's like you have the discernment to understand if you're going to put your energy into manifesting something that's for you or not for you. And you made a judgment call to walk away from something that wasn't for you into what is for you. And I have this sense of sadness from that. Like, I don't know why. There's some romanticized Knight of Cups, Page of Wands reverse. Oh, because you're growing up. You've grown into like some version of yourself that feels like very distant from the inner child, but you've done the inner child work. That's the Six of Swords back here. Yeah. I feel like you maybe went on a little path, like a little wander down memory lane. Maybe you ran into somebody you once knew, or spoke to somebody you hadn't spoken to in a long time. That recently happened to me. We were just talking about that. And you realize, like, wow, I'm not a kid anymore. The Tower reverse. You're also, the Tower is our scorpionic nature. It's Scorpio and Aries, so you're very much in your like fiery energy, or you have been. But I think that you're tempering this a little bit with what feels like a calculated judgment call that maybe is a little bit cold. I'm seeing this steel of the swords, and I feel like you think it might be a little bit cold, but I think that in truth it's, let's see, okay, what is this choice? Because I feel like it's actually really good, but for some reason it doesn't feel good to you. And I think, oh, Ten of Pentacles reversed, because because you're newly establishing what feels good to you, and this is change, and you're a fixed sign, and you don't want change, but you need to have change in order to like relay the boundary of this Ten of Pentacles for yourself, like re form the whatever, I don't know. I just got an image of these stairs that I built, and they're crooked and they're just not good. Luckily we don't use them structurally, like no, it's bad. In the garden, so I just got an image of these like really crooked garden stairs. That's what I was getting at. Sorry, I was laughing. All right, Ten of Cups reversed, the Hierophant reversed, the Five of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Star reversed. What is all of this? Why are they all reversed? The Hermit, the High Priestess. So you don't see what has been building for you in the sidelines, because you've been looking back. You've been in the past, living in the past, maybe a little bit of a shell of a person emotionally. Two of Cups is right here, and then you have the Five of Cups. And if this person just turns around, the Two of Cups is right there. So that's what this person has been doing. Turning around, Two of Cups is right there. But it's like, it's not there. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but this could be somebody who has lost someone. It could have been a breakup or like a divorce or a separation, but it could also have been like to somebody passing on. Death isn't here, but I just get this really subdued feeling like if this person isn't, however they stand in your life at the moment, like it's like they might as well be. Especially if you've been doing a lot of healing work or you don't talk to some people from your past anymore, and you had this glimpse on like, oh wow, I've grown, I've changed, I'm different. I like you're being exposed to the world more, and you're realizing how much you've changed. This Five of Cups could be you looking back at just everything you've walked away from, everything you ever like gave your cup to. And I think it's like a little bit of a period of mourning. It's almost like the scorpion like shed its exoskeleton and then sat there outside of its exoskeleton to like stare at it while it grew a new one. That's what I see this is. The Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Cups, and then you have like the Star reverse, the Tower reverse, the Knight of Pentacles reverse, the Hierophant reverse, the Nine of Wands reverse. This is all the stuff that you're looking back on. Meanwhile, it's weird because you're like doing well materially. It's like you are balanced in the 3D. Everything's going great there. You're making good judgment calls, but like you're emotionally or like mentally still, definitely emotionally, there's like water everywhere. Still looking back. Yeah, just on, I don't know, it's like a life review almost. It's like while you're doing this life review, somebody or spirit is working on taking the burdens off your shoulders, like helping you out monetarily. Knight of Pentacles, but there's more to it. You've been waiting for the emotional piece, and the emotional piece is here. Six of Cups. I don't know. This reading is bizarre. It's been a while since I've um, recorded, and I feel like the energy is so different. In the whole year I've read for all y'all, like I haven't felt a reading like this. Ten of Cups upright. See, yeah, you're like in the Ten of Cups reverse with all of this, like looking back on maybe a Ten of Cups reverse situation. Meanwhile, this whole thing has been building in the background. And the Hermit, the Two of Wands, the Tower, the Chariot, again, the Hierophant. Yeah, see, it's all reversed. Whoa, Seven of Pentacles, the Moon. Okay, that is so trippy. I think that you're either dealing with somebody who's like dealing with something really similar, and I don't know what this is. The Moon and the Moon, it's like this is when you two like your life paths have led you to a place where you've had similar experiences, but your lives look totally different. I don't know if this is a new friend. I don't know if this is you seeing yourself differently. Maybe a family member you haven't seen in a long time, but you're encountering somebody, and I get this super interesting feeling like you recognize one another, and also you totally don't. This could be a soulmate. It could be a past life like recollection. Oh, that's probably okay. I bet it's a past life energy, because this is like almost like you're getting taken out of. I'm getting this image of somebody getting like taken up out of their body and seeing something from like a higher perspective, like astrally. It's really interesting. You might meet somebody, again, doesn't have to be romantic, but it's like they mirror the mirroring. I don't know. You could see somebody in the mirror. I don't know, and mistake them for yourself and be like, oh, I didn't recognize myself. And this could like offer some sort of existential crisis momentarily, but like in the best way. It's like you see yourself entirely differently. But like I don't know. Achiever, okay, accomplishment reverse, competitor, failure, celebrity. This is your past. Okay, death by hypothermia in Oceania. Loss of status or reputation was the trauma. Mystical faith, love affair, grandparent, identity as a grandparent. Okay. Crusades and Inquisition. Was the failure and loss of status and reputation. Social and other with a little bit of religious input. Some sort of failure to what? Stars, old age, self-love. Celebrity and physical wounding. Brainwashing. This is interesting. So you failed to become accomplished in a past life, to be born amongst the stars. It could have been Greek. This says the Crusades and the Inquisition, though. I was just thinking of like names of, okay, psychic wounding. Oh, it says psychic wounding, but I thought it said physical wounding. And celebrity, maybe both. Brainwashing, loss of status, reputation. On top of the chariot. I don't know. In a past life, you could have been like a gladiator or something. Like you could have been fighting for glory, and you were, gladiators were taken from their homes and forced to fight quite often. So like you could have been brainwashed after fighting for so long, um, into like wanting the glory. I don't know why that specific message came through. It's just that Chariot is like on his way to war. And then Greece came through. The stars, I was thinking like Hercules, like when Hercules, like among the stars in the Disney movie. And then you have the social loss of status or reputation, and it's just barely like a religious influence. Failure to a competitor. I was thinking games. So yeah, hypothermia in Oceania. Interesting. It seems like you weren't given like a glorious death. You were like tossed overboard at sea or something. Loss of status or reputation was the trauma, though. Why? Religious martyr. Oh. Oh no. Trigger warning. Okay. So, saintly is the religious martyr. Savior or hero. And then we have Casanova, sexual minority, polygamist or polyamorous, and alternative sexuality. Sorry, I said, oh no. I thought it said something else. It didn't say that. But alternative sexuality is coming through for me here as like you died in a past life. You lost your reputation because you were a Casanova. You could have been a gladiator. All right, I don't know. I don't really need to get too much into that. But I was gonna say who was like gay, and like you were like the man's man among the men in the gladiatorial arena, and you were found out and dumped overboard at sea or something. Like totally lost your reputation, and yeah, that's like why all of this is coming through in your current life, like part of it. Interesting. This thing. Remember, I was like, this thing. The moon is here. Oh my god, that was so trippy. Let me know if you guys have had any past life like flashbacks, because that was really interesting. The moon here though is cool because this is you, or and whoever this other person is in your life, even if it's just a different version of a past version of you, um, meeting, because this realization is had, or this cycle is closing out. This karmic past life, multiple lifetimes sort of cycle. And you walk away. Um, let's see. King of Pentacles reversed. Three of Cups, celebration. Okay. Someone's been biding their time. If this is somebody you already know, they've been biding their time to tell you about, I don't know, it could be their spirituality. This could be somebody who like you could have crazy out there spiritual beliefs or something and feel like very alone in your community, or about your belief systems, and this could be somebody who like can offer some support there, or sees things like similarly to you. You could be forming a coven. That's interesting. The King of Pentacles reversed on top of the Queen of Pentacles tells me you need to be nurtured at this point in time. So you're making a judgment call and throwing in the towel where the towel is going to lie, essentially, because you need to nurture yourself. You're not going to give your energy anymore, right now anyways. You need some communion. Interesting. You might be Catholic. Communion. Let me know if you're resonating with this. Just put something down in the comments, because this reading has been really different than my normal style. Ten of Cups and the Hermit. I think that a part of you understands that, like, regardless of whether or not you are in a Ten of Cups family connection, you're always going to have to be with yourself. And so you've gotten to a point in the relationship with yourself where you're comfortable, you're happy, and you're able to summon the divine masculine or the divine feminine from within, when necessary. You've been very much in your masculine energy with the Emperor and the Chariot, and needing to move, you needed to move more towards your divine feminine. And so now she's being allowed to sort of flow into the external visage of your existence in the 3D. I'm getting this sense of like undulating currents of your personality moving like in waves, slow and steady and building and rising, and then washing up on the shore to be like lost in the sand, essentially. And it's just like you let this happen because you know this is how life flows. Like, we don't control it. We don't have these solid fixed ego identities that stay one thing for our entire lives. We move through this flow. And it's like you're the sand letting the waves fall upon you, and you're also the waves, and you realize this. So there's something about how you look at the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. I don't know. I feel like if you were once attached to the idea of things not leaving, the Ten of Cups or Ten of Pentacles reverse, like if you were once attached to the idea of forever, maybe you disenchanted yourself with that idea. This could be relating to that gladiator story, because the fame or the glory of a gladiator is quick. I don't think they had very long life expectancies. But what do I know? Let me know if I'm wrong. Um, the energy coming off this reading is so cool. I'm getting like almost an awareness of multiple, like all the multiple lives that came before yours that like interacted with each other on their planes of existence, their lifestyles, their timelines, their, you know, whatever modern was to them, all these people and circumstances and things that came together that created the moments leading up to your birth, the moments leading up to you being here now, and just like it brings this beautiful sense of community, which might be this Three of Cups, just this wonderful sense of being like a part of the wholeness of human being. It's so cool. So what are you moving towards? It's almost like you understand that you are not, like you're not going anywhere, like all you do is sit still and you attract. That's what this card was about, right? Moksha of Kali. Just be true to yourself. Be true to yourself, and you will attract all the things and experiences to create that, and around obstacles, even the obstacles. I can see all obstacles in my way. Yeah, the obstacles are an illusion, and you're super aware of that, and you've seen it play out. You've seen the byproducts of these manifestations as you move around the illusions, as you use your energy, your exerting um, energy as well, and maybe more than, I don't know. I get this. I'm getting more and more pictures in this reading than I have, like, yeah, ever in our readings together. More like downloads, visuals. Let's see. So the last bit that was coming through is this next iteration of you. Spirit wants me to say something about that because you're very comfortable, Scorpio, with having multiple iterations. This next iteration of you, King of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, the Sun. What? What? Why is the Sun here after all of these cards? Listen to this. The King of Pentacles reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands reversed, and the Sun. I don't know. I need clarification. Oh, somebody's like, I couldn't talk to you because I didn't have the strength to tell you that I like really don't have it all together. Maybe this is just you facing yourself. Like, What? I've never ever had this much trouble in a reading before. The Star reversed and the King of Swords reversed. That's over here. Strength upright. Seven of Pentacles reversed. The Emperor, the King of Swords. Okay, this is you, seeing things very clearly. The Page of Pentacles. This is interesting because I think that the place you've been in where your ego identities have been experiencing those like undulations, right? Like you have one ego, you build it, it rises to the surface of the metaphorical ocean of your life experience. And then the tower, right? It all comes down. Maybe not all the way, maybe just like to the first layer of stones. New ego identity. I don't know, maybe you've had a lot of careers, or you've moved through a lot of social circles or passions or phases in your life. This one I think is going to require some stability. The Emperor, the King of Swords. Yeah, I don't know. It might be the opposite. Like, I don't know. If you thought that the Ten of Pentacles, like stability, family, home, was something solid, this is you being like, I just want to like sell all my shit and travel the world. Um, that is coming through really strongly. And you might feel some sense of like heartbreak, or somebody you're connected to might feel that about this. But you're like, I'm not even going to argue. Like, I know exactly what I want to do. I see very clearly, and I'm just going to manifest. Boom, let's go. Let's do this. Like, you jumping full speed ahead. I'm not suggesting that anybody do that. I'm just saying that if if that's something you've been considering, maybe this is a sign. Use your logic, right? Don't let a tarot card reading tell you what to do or how to live your life. The Star, the King of Swords reverse. The King of Pentacles. This could be like two different timelines. This could be, I don't know. It's like you made a decision that like there was something going on that like could have been a Ten of Swords and like could have like totally drained your energy. And you were just like, actually, that's just like a Three of Swords. Whatever, not a big deal. And then you like flip the script. I don't know, if somebody's trying to keep you stuck, like you're not stuck and it's pissing them off because you always have something up your sleeve. I'm seeing this Page of Pentacles is like a lady with a Mary Poppins bag. She's got everything she needs. It looks like she doesn't have anything, but she has everything she needs. There's definitely a lot here about leaving stuff behind, leaving baggage behind, leaving things behind, material things, leaving maybe even just the weight of your energetic self from your past behind. Ace of Wands, Strength, Eight of Wands, all reversed. Four of Pentacles reversed, Four of Wands reversed, and the Empress. Oh, this is like graduation. It's like graduation. You've ended out some major karmic cycles, past life cycles. You've also, like, you've just really been through, it's, I'm being reminded of, it's a Mac Miller song. There's a, it's ladders. Yeah. I've been in the shit so long that it don't smell. Is that what he says? Yeah. It's just like one lyric from that song, but he's been in the shit so long it doesn't smell. Um, like you've taken every basically blow or shitty thing or whatever has happened to you and turned it into something. That's alchemy. And this last thing that you went through was like, awful. So you have the Emperor and the Empress here with the Two of Cups, King of Swords. You have a lot of clarity coming in, especially from your divine masculine, or like if that's an external to you, a divine masculine. There's some just very clear understanding. Your left brain is pleased, and this pleases your right brain. Wow, you could be like getting a diagnosis, and getting the proper medications or the proper like treatment. That would be really cool for anybody suffering with that, with anything like that. All right. This reading was bonkers. It was really different. Let me know if you liked this style of reading. I will talk to you all soon. I hope this helped. Okay.